What does a Mizutsune Claw, Almudron Fin, Magnamalo Blade, and Rathian Spike all have in common? That's right, you can't get any of them from capturing a monster. Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter, and it seems that there are many players that are unaware that capture and carve rewards are not the same in Monster Hunter Rise. And there is a problem right now where online, there are way too many players who are quick to capture every monster they come across, whether they are the host or not, making it very hard to farm for certain parts. In this video, I want to explain why that's not necessarily good. First off, I don't blame the players, as the game really doesn't explain the differences between capturing and carving and the pros and cons of both. It also doesn't help that Monster Hunter World behave differently than Monster Hunter Rise. In this game, you have two options to clear a quest in which you are tasked in hunting a monster. One, you can capture it when it's low on health, or go the extra mile, slay and carve it. If you capture the monster, you get 2 rewards instead of 3, which makes sense because you're ending the hunt faster, you shouldn't get more rewards. But on the plus side, like I said, it's faster and easier to do, and the odds of getting some materials like break parts or some rare plates is actually higher for capturing than it is for carving. The game makes capturing insanely easy this time around because you can buy nets from Rondine and trap tools to make an unlimited amount of pitfall traps, and the game even kindly marks the monster with a blue icon when it can be captured. But on the flip side, slay a monster and you'll get the full 3 rewards instead of 2. You'll also be given ample time to fully break all the parts on the body to ensure maximum rewards. If you go into the Hunter notes, you can see the percentage drops now for each and every item, and you'll notice that the rates are very different for carve and capture rewards, so what you might want to do when you go on a hunt will greatly depend on what you're aiming for. Traditionally in older Monster Hunter games, there was always a common courtesy to assume that every hunt is a slay quest, and you only capture when the host decides to do so. That being said, there are 2 exceptions I think, which is 1, the monster icon goes blue and you're already on your last cart. Securing the win at this point I think is understandable. Or 2, somebody carts when the monster icon is blue and the monster is almost dead. Because it's near death, there are often times where someone will cart and immediately 2 seconds later you guys defeat the monster, and the other player either is going to have a hard time or they're not going to be able to make it back to carve the monster in time. So if you are the host, how do you let people know that you want to capture the monster? Well, you can take advantage of the auto-translated shout-out number 11, which says, "Let's capture this thing," to let other people know that you want to capture. Or of course, you could just simply lay the trap and do it yourself. Unfortunately, Capcom did not include a "Let's slay this monster" message, so even if you were to create your own, it won't be auto-translated so that players in another language can understand what you're saying. Still, given the current online situation, it might be a good idea to make a "do not capture" shoutout, just in cases where you're going for materials that you can only get from carving, because honestly at this point, it's much more efficient to just hunt alone or with friends than to go online because everybody is just capturing the monsters immediately. Anyways, I hope this quick little video serves as a good PSA. I hope you guys spread the word so that people understand that there are obviously pros and cons to capturing versus not capturing, and it's probably not best to assume that everybody wants to capture the monster because, man, some of these parts which you cannot get from capturing are needed in a lot of weapons and sets, and honestly I think it's just going to be stressful when people keep capturing and they're like, why can't I get enough Magnamalo blades? And well, the reason is because you're not killing the monster. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any other creative ideas on how to fix this issue, and until next time, happy hunting.